This is what you're going to learn in this training video. First, we're going to discuss what influence really is and why it plays such a powerful role in shaping your reality and results in life. We're going to then talk about how the people you surround yourself with impact how you see the world, how you see yourself, and how you see your potential to achieve great things. Then we'll talk about how to identify your top 5 influencing relationships and identify how they affect your focus and direction in life. Finally, we're going to take you through a clarity technique that will help you create more positive influence in your life to take your vision and focus to the next level. So let's talk about influence. What is it? Well, to influence is the ability to have an effect on the character of someone or something. At its Latin roots, the word influere means into plus flow, or inflow. The power of being an influencer is to make a difference, create an impact, and in some way alter an outcome, attitude, or event. And you see, our lives matter. We were all designed to live for something greater than ourselves. Each of us was born with an ingrained desire to accomplish something of value and worth. Deep down, we all want to leave our mark on the world, to put a dent in the universe and be remembered for something, to influence others in some way. In fact, to simply live is to influence. What you may not realize is that you are already influencing everyone you connect with. If you interact in any way, shape or form with other people, whether that's online, at home, at work or in your local community, you have influence on others with how you feel about things and how you use your own time and energy. Even the type of car you drive, or how long you spend in the shower and the amount of water you use, and how much electricity you use through your technology, this all has an influence on nature. It might feel like a small influence, but if you think about the millions of other people on the planet using this energy too, then these small, seemingly insignificant amounts of energy all add up and influence the planet. You see, we are all change agents. We change lives every day, even when we are not aware of it. We affect people every single day with every text we tweet, every post we blog, every positive or negative comment we make, every person we hug, every action we take or don't take. Our world is shaped by connection, and the power of social media and the internet has taken this powerful connection to another level. In fact, there has never been a greater time in history to be able to reach out and influence another human being, group of people, or entire country as quickly and as swiftly and with such a force and expanded possibility that we experience today. Whether that's starting a heated discussion through Twitter or creating a global dance craze like the Harlem Shake on YouTube. From the time we were born, the connections we make along our life path influence the effect we have on other people, as well as how others influence us. From the first word we speak to the career path we choose. This is because our experiences are often molded and shaped by the opinions and experiences of other people, especially those close to us. So what you decide to focus on in life is ultimately your choice. But what choices you think are available to you in the first place can often be limited to what you feel is within reach to you. Our belief in what is possible in our life is often influenced by the environment we grew up in, the quality of our teachers, and the people we connect with every day. On a daily basis, we either consciously or unconsciously take note of other people's lives. In particular, those we spend a lot of time with either by choice or circumstance. So whether we ask to be influenced or not, often we view the world by learning through the eyes of our parents, teachers, friends, work colleagues, and online world. We ask ourselves, what have they done that works? What brings purpose and happiness to their days? What do they value in life? What lessons could I learn from their mistakes? What do they do differently to me? What can I learn from them, and what can I improve on? If we have good role models around us that are supportive and believe in us, we will often follow in their footsteps because we respect them and feel confident in our decisions and direction because we can follow their path. However, if we have experienced a negative influence, people who may have knocked us or ignored our dreams and deepest desires, and don't believe in our vision, then we will either stay strong with our focus and rebel against their opinion and views and push forward towards our goals, or we will weaken our focus and start to listen to them and lose hope and faith in what we feel passionate about and be influenced by their negative words. So by becoming more aware of how we influence others and taking note of how people influence us, we can begin to choose what opinions we listen to, choose where we focus our thoughts and feelings, and where to draw inspiration and personal motivation from. At the same time, we also become more considerate of what we say to others, how we inspire and how we motivate other people around us. Ultimately, when we are aware of the positive people in our lives, we can draw strength from their focus so we can continue to move in an upward direction and be our best selves. There is a famous Assyrian proverb that states, "Tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are." So it is important to become aware of how you have been influenced by everything and everyone around you to create the person you are today, sitting here before me. By clearly identifying who and what has helped form the direction of your life up until this point in time, you can begin to understand why certain habits and beliefs you have developed over time have been nurtured to grow, while, rightly or wrongly, others have been dismissed and let go. This awareness is key to give you the clarity you need to decide which people are supporting your growth and will help you reach your dreams, opposed to those who may have supported your journey in the past but can no longer help you reach your new personal heights of success. So let's break this down and see what influence has shaped your life. Let's start to look at the environment you grew up in as a young girl and the beliefs you held about the area you grew up in, your family's financial situation, your education, and your attitude towards health, success, and spirituality. Ask yourself what influence has given you the motivation to grow and change, to live a certain way, and place importance on certain things. For example, did your parents place a certain importance on having money? What was their attitude towards wealth? Did they look at being wealthy as positive or negative? Did they see being rich as being able to give back to charity and society, or being rich as greedy and selfish? What was your parents' attitude towards education? Was it to get the best grades at school, or was it just to pass the grade? Was it to become self-educated and learn to love self-development through appreciating reading, nature, or painting outside of school? Or did they influence you to focus more on competitive subjects like sport? Did your parents and teachers give you the vision to believe anything is possible for your life? Or did they influence you to settle for hard work and following the status quo? So, as you can see from just asking a few important questions like these, you can begin to understand how influence has helped to shape your feelings about things like money, education, and nature. It is really important to take the time to think about this and understand how you view the world, how you actually think, feel, process information, make choices, and react to life. Because how you react to life and how you process ideas and information is unique to you. Because here's the thing, no other woman on the planet has had the same life experiences as you. No other woman has had the same parents, teachers, financial situation, and home environment. You have accessed a unique set of people and experiences in your life that have given you a certain perspective on how you view the world and your place in it, and what's possible for your life. Whether you like it or not, how you have been influenced in the past will give you a unique set of personal characteristics you will take with you throughout your life. Your thoughts, emotions, motivations, and behaviours for what you decide to focus on. If you look at a particular moment in time, for example, you may have been studying while working in a certain job, while dealing with a significant life event. Maybe it was something traumatic that impacted your life, such as your parents getting a divorce or the death of a loved one. Now, although many young women may have experienced similar life situations to you, every woman will decide to focus on the situation in a different way, depending on where they draw influence from. It could be that some women use this negative experience to expand the negative and reinforce why they don't like where they are in life and why nothing seems to work out for them. Or some women could instead try and find how they can use this experience to strengthen their beliefs, their support network, and use this experience as a catalyst for positive change to grow and help others do the same. Your influence from others affects your life focus in many ways. For example, how you choose a career is influenced by others. There are job paths we feel are either readily available to us or limited, often dependent upon our parents' attitude towards success. How you manage money is influenced by others. How you have seen money managed or mismanaged may motivate you to value your time and financial situation differently. How you pursue who you love is influenced by others. What type of person we are attracted to is often the result of our experience in past relationships. How you look after your health is influenced by others. How much we exercise, what type of food we choose to eat, and how often we take time to relax is influenced by habits we have developed from family and other cultural beliefs. How you behave in business is influenced by others too. There are key ideas that flow into our thinking and affect our bottom line. And how you give back to the world is influenced by others. The type of charities we choose to support, the communities we wish to feel a part of, and the service we give to help those around us. Jim Rohn is famous for the quote, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Well, if we look at this for a moment, it seems like common sense, doesn't it? That if we are to be successful in life, the easiest way to achieve this is by surrounding ourselves with people who want to focus on understanding how to live on purpose and appreciate their life and the amazing opportunities of serving others and being rewarded in the process. The more positive encouragement you surround yourself with, the more likely it will be that you will reach that home stretch and cross that finish line. So the great news is that no matter how smart, talented or skilled you are, if you want to follow the path to success, you must follow those who can support you and can help you get there faster instead of slowing you down. To illustrate this, let's meet Chloe and look at the people who she spends the most time with and how she feels about how they impact her focus and commitment to her goals. We will look at the top 5 people that Chloe spends the most time with and how Chloe feels about each person's influence on her life. Chloe spends 5 days a week sitting next to one of her work colleagues, Tom. Unfortunately, Chloe has found that although some of her workmates are really supportive and encourage her creative ideas and go for gold initiative, no matter what she does, Tom always seems to find ways to bring her down. Sometimes she feels like she's always taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps backward when speaking with Tom. She feels that Tom is beginning to impact her level of self-confidence and that he is not supporting her to succeed in her role. She loves the company she works for, but isn't sure how much longer she can feel this way and wonders if she should start looking for another job. Chloe lives with her housemate, Bianca. She has shared an apartment with Bianca for 6 months now, but finds that Bianca is starting to drink heavily during the week and is losing interest in her work and is mixing with people who lack motivation and seem to be highly critical of her positive energy. Bianca is starting to get caught up in drugs, eat junk food all the time, and criticize Chloe's healthy eating habits. Chloe is starting to question her own values and whether she needs to not take herself so seriously, but also worries that maybe if she was living with someone else, she wouldn't feel this pressure to change. Chloe spends some weekends with her close girlfriends. In particular, she has a best friend, Emma, who she spends the most time with. Emma has been her bestie since high school, and Chloe confides in Emma about everything. Emma makes Chloe feel great about herself and knows the right things to say to help restore Chloe's level of confidence. They have heaps of fun together and love shopping for new clothes. Chloe is really grateful to have such a close and supportive friend like Emma, but worries whether she can afford to spend so much money on clothes and new accessories all the time, and worries she needs to save a bit more for the long term instead of racking up debt on her credit card. Chloe goes to the gym twice a week and has a personal trainer named Justin. Chloe looks forward to going to her PT sessions each week, as Justin gives Chloe confidence and keeps her motivated to eat healthy and look after herself. Even if things are chaotic at work or a housemate is being a nightmare to live with, Justin is a great trainer and helps Chloe put things in perspective. He's good at reminding Chloe to stay focused on her long-term goals and to keep up her healthy habits to strengthen her body and mind. He gives her weekly goals to work towards and helps keep Chloe accountable to herself and on track. Chloe calls her parents twice a week. Chloe looks to her mum for guidance and direction on relationships and dating, and looks to her dad for financial and career advice. Chloe's mum has given her strong values towards what's acceptable in a relationship and helps clarify to Chloe why she deserves someone who treats her with respect. Chloe's dad's financial habits encourage her to try and save money each week and think twice before buying the latest pair of designer shoes. Okay, so we have briefly looked at Chloe's top 5. Now it's time to look at your top 5 and think about who you spend the most time with and who influences your decisions, beliefs, and behaviour each week. As we have seen in Chloe's life, some people will have a positive influence, while others will begin to question your focus and your dreams. So start to question who might influence where you focus the majority of your own time, energy, and money by asking the following questions. Who do you look to for guidance and decision making? Chloe looks to her parents' influence for having strong values and moral guidance. Who inspires you to become better at something? Chloe's personal trainer inspires her to stay fit and reach for her goals. Who motivates you to change your behaviour? Chloe's housemate's drinking problem was questioning Chloe's belief in herself, but being able to talk to her best friend Emma and get perspective made Chloe realise that she needs to move out and find share accommodation with someone more motivated, who wants to make something of themselves instead of getting caught up in drugs. Who influences your creativity? Chloe finds that her work environment was stifling her creativity, so she realised she needed to find a creative outlet so that she could strengthen this skill instead. She started a blog and is investing in herself by starting a creative writing workshop. Okay, so now it's time to take a look at your zone of influence. Who fits into your top 5 of the people you spend the most time with? What qualities have you adopted from the people you surround yourself with? Think about how your friends and family, consciously or unconsciously, may influence you in these areas. How do they make you feel about yourself, your goals, and discovering and growing your skills? Especially look at the last year of your life and reflect on any career or friend changes, and if these changes have influenced your life in a positive way, like who is encouraging you to go for your dreams and think big and really push through your goals no matter if they're big or small. Or has the change of influence become negative, heavy, and is getting you down, making you lose confidence in yourself and your dreams and become less motivated? So it's time for you to identify your personal zone of influence now. This is such an eye-opener. I can't even tell you how much this will help you focus on what you want and discover how to get there sooner. So I want you to focus and take action now. Download your PDF and begin to identify who you spend the most time with. This will help you clarify consciously who actually influences your choices and decisions, and what impact these people have had on what you choose to focus on. So let's take all you have just learned about the power of positive and negative influence and identify your top 5. I want you to use this power sheet to give you more clarity and insight into how other people impact your life, and help you stay on track or distract you or try to persuade you to let go of your dreams. So download your PDF now and take action. I'd love to hear what insight you got from this exercise, so report back once you're done. And then up next, we're going to talk about how to eliminate the limiting influence and doubt from your life.